Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first video, hi, I'm Alaina, and this is The Organized Money, where we talk about planning life and managing money. Today's video, we are getting into time blocking. If you've ever wanted to start time blocking in your planner and you use an hourly planner or you use a vertical style planner, any type of planner that you use, you can do this system in that planner. And today I just wanted to give you some different tips of different ways that you can actually time block effectively. I have been doing time blocking for about a year, probably more than a year and a half, and I really love the system. I got away from it for a little bit, maybe like a month or so, and I realized that it just did not work for me. I was not productive at all when I got away from it, so I quickly came back to this system and now I use it all the time. And so I just wanted to give you some additional tips if it's something that you wanted to do or you have tried before and you just don't exactly know how to put this system in place. Give you some different things that you can do to start this system. So first, let's talk about what is time blocking. Time blocking is the practice of planning out every moment of your day based on a specific time or a block of time. So this is basically, instead of you just putting a list of different things that you want to do, you actually allocate a specific time when you're going to do that. This makes sure that you are focused and you have allotted a certain amount of time to actually accomplish the different things that you have accomplished. So when I used to just have a to-do list, it just told me basically what I needed to do, but not when I needed to do it. And the combination of my to-do list and adding time frames to that to-do list make sure that I actually get those things done. So that's the main reason why I love this system, is because it really helps me focus on specific tasks and not just on one really long to-do list where I may or may not get everything I need to get done. So my first tip is to place buffers between your tasks. So for instance, as you can see, I have a team meeting scheduled here, and it starts at 10 a.m. It's scheduled to end at 11 a.m. But I don't have anything from 11 a.m. until 12 p.m. And that is on purpose. That is just in case the meeting runs over or I have another call to make or anything that may happen that may disrupt this time or I may need additional time for. Maybe I need to type up some notes from the meeting, anything that could possibly happen. I leave some additional time here just in case. When you add tasks to every single minute of your day, a lot of times you don't give yourself room for buffer, you don't give yourself time for different things that may happen, and then you feel defeated when you don't complete everything that you have allotted for your day. So having buffers there gives you some time to catch up in case something happens or in case something runs over. So my second tip is to also make sure that you are scheduling breaks. A lot of times I will schedule my lunch break, but I am not really good at scheduling additional breaks on top of my lunch break. And sometimes you just need 15-20 minutes to regroup, to take a break, to step away from your work. And you should also add that into your time blocking, onto your calendar, so that you don't feel guilty for walking away from your work for a minute. A lot of times I will do that toward like my middle of my day. As you can see, I have nothing here. So I have lunch from 1 to 2 and then I have nothing. Usually that's because I'm going to take a little bit of a break here, and then I usually don't have anything after the 5 p.m. slot also, and that just gives me, once again, additional time just to take a break in case I needed that break before I started different things that I wanted to do on our home or cleaning or anything else additional that I needed to do. So making sure that you give yourself additional breaks and not just a lunch break is a great way to make sure that you don't get burnt out, that you don't feel like not completing everything that you have on your list, and that you will feel rejuvenated and ready to jump back into work after your break. My next tip is to overestimate how long something will take you to do. For instance, with my Etsy orders, on average, I spend 2 hours a day completing Etsy orders because I have a certain limit that I'm trying to get out a day. Normally, it's around 10 to 15 every single day, and it normally takes me 2 hours to do that. I usually will schedule 3 anyway, and that's just in case something else comes up, something else I need to do. I'll overestimate the time frame that I need, and that also gives me that additional buffer for rest. It gives me an additional buffer in case something else comes up, in case I need to run and go get supplies. Maybe I run out of ink, or I just need to go pick up something from the store. I have this additional time scheduled that is allotted for 3 hours instead of 2. If I try to push it down to the exact time frame that I need, a lot of times I would get frustrated if I felt like I was not on schedule. So make sure that you're looking at all of the tasks that you want to get done throughout the course of the day, and you're overestimating each one so that you are not over scheduling your day, because that's what usually happens with our to-do list. We are having this really long to-do list. We don't have time frames for them. We don't schedule out how long different things will take us to do, and usually we are underestimating how long something will take us to do it. And if it takes us more time, then we get frustrated with our to-do list. We get frustrated with ourselves. We are not kind to ourselves because we feel like we have failed at our productivity rate or whatever we think we're supposed to be doing. But usually it's because we are putting way too much pressure on ourselves to get everything done. So doing it this way and making sure you schedule everything out will give yourself a little bit of grace, and you won't feel as much pressure to get a bunch of things done in one day. My next tip is to make sure you are scheduling an overflow day. So my overflow day is actually on Sunday, and Sunday is the main day where I kind of just go with the flow. I am catching up for anything that I have missed throughout the course of the week, and I don't really time block that much on this day. I'll have certain things that I might put on here as a to-do list, but it's not a hardcore time schedule like it is for the rest of the week. And that's mainly because I use this as an overflow day. So this is the day where I may catch up on things that I have missed. This is also the day that I will take to rest and spend time with family, because you need a day that doesn't have much on it so you don't feel the pressure to continue to always put out and make sure you're productive all the time. You definitely have to have some time to reset, to refuel, and to relax. Sundays is also a big reading day for me. This is mainly my day to read and to learn and to look up other things on productivity, on money, because that's what I love to read about. So that will be the day that I'm like just consuming content for myself so that I can do videos for you guys, or, you know, just write different things down in my bullet journal of different things that I want to learn. So the fact that I do that on a Sunday means that I try and get as much done as I possibly can, so I don't have to use this day in order to catch up on anything else, and I get to actually enjoy it, relax on it, and read and learn and do the things that I really want to do. And my last tip is to revise as needed. So a lot of times when we schedule out our week or our day, we feel like we absolutely have to complete these tasks, and we almost feel like a failure if we don't. A lot of times I will have to revise. This is a week that I planned, and I had everything scheduled out to the T in black, but a lot of different things started to change and started to happen throughout the course of the week. I had a bunch of meetings to be canceled. I had to revise different posts and when different things was going to happen. So I just wrote it in red, and I just basically revised as the week goes on and made some adjustments. Don't feel like just because you've written it down in your planner, you absolutely have to do it, take the revision and just kind of go with the flow as your week goes on. I will pre-plan a lot of my week, but a lot of times I will just plan as I go also. So if I look at the beginning of the day and I know my day is going to completely change and things are going to move around, I just move them and I just write in red. I cross things out, I exit out if I can't do it, and I'll plan it for another day. So just make sure you are not being too hard on yourself and you're letting yourself revise your plans as needed. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed my tips. Make sure that you watch my other videos on time blocking and showing you how I have set it up in my planner. I will link them above, and I will see you in the next video. Until next time, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye guys.